In this video, I explain how you secure your cookies. No, not the delicious kind, the evil tracking kind. Hi, I'm Don Bowman with Agilicus, where we make any application available to any user on any device with any login without a VPN. If you're new here, be sure to click that subscribe button and read the description below for links to more information. Stick around to the end to hear how we corrected our old friend Hank's use of cookies. Cookies are a method by which a web server can convince a web client to remember and return some information. It's technically a violation of the web, since HTTP protocol is intended to be idempotent. Some also consider it a violation of privacy. However, in this video, we're not going to take a position on the good, bad, or ugly of cookies. Instead, we're going to focus on how to use them securely. First, let's understand how long it will live. Cookies have an expires and a max age attribute. If you set either of these to some time in the future, the cookie will survive a browser restart, called a persistent cookie. If you don't set it, it becomes a session cookie. So we've just learned our first lesson. The more sensitive the data, the shorter the expiry should be to limit the damage. Second, let's learn about the secure flag. How great is it to make security be a single Boolean? Well, it's not that great here. The secure flag means do not send unencrypted. In practice, only send over HTTPS. So we've learned our second lesson, always use secure. No excuses on this one. Third, let's talk about the HTTP only flag. Well, this is a weird one. It's all HTTP, right? Well, it turns out they mean more like HTML only. If HTTP only is set, we cannot read the cookie from JavaScript. You want this one. It prevents cross-site scripting or XSS type attacks where rogue JavaScript snoops around. If you have JavaScript that needs to read cookies, maybe try and solve that first. Now that the HTTP flag is not an absolute, there's a type of attack called cross-site scripting tracing. Purists will tell you to disable the trace method on your web server when using this. Not content with HTTP only and secure, the cookie committee then created the same site flag. Sometimes called first-party cookies, it allows a server to reduce the impact of cross-site request forgery, CSRF, attacks by forcing a cookie to only be sent with requests from the same domain. Not universally implemented, somewhat newer, support is still very strong. Do your best to set this to strict. If you find that your posts fail and you cannot fix your application, have a long discussion with yourself about setting it to lax, and then maybe do that. Okay, that must be it, right? Wait, there's more? The host-only flag specifies if a cookie can be used on subdomains. If you're doing single sign-on across multiple sites, you want this set to the domain. For individual web applications, you likely want it unset or blank. A cookie with a domain attribute controls where it will be sent. Seems complex? Well, here's a few simple rules. Don't use cookies unless you have to. Don't set expiry or use a very short one. Use HTTP only, always. Use secure, always. Use same site strict, unless you can't. Leave the domain empty unless you're using it for single sign-on. You may remember the earlier videos about Hank, the pretty but dumb web application. Well, it turns out Hank had some cookie issues as well. It was allowing JavaScript access to the access token, which is very secure, not restricting to the same site or secure at all. Linked in the description below is a post explaining how we're able to fix this using a web application firewall. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe. Would you like to have a secure set of cookies and all the benefits of a web application firewall? I'd love to get your input or feedback. Please email me, info@agilicus.com, and check out more information on our website and in the links below. Thanks very much. Have a good day.